And that sounds right. Okay. Do it by checking out PKH. Okay. Let's see here. There you go. Okay. Daily isn't the most interesting. Same over expansion we're seeing everywhere else. Roughly on the 220 there. Yeah, I'd say still active downtrend, which is actually pretty uncommon for the current market condition. I guess you could try to play the swing low of the downtrend, but you should always play the swing high of the downtrend because it just inherently makes more sense to go with the trend. I'm not seeing any major reversal signs at this time. Volume is decreasing, but it's not significant enough for me to care. 1 hour chart. Might even be getting new expansion down here. Not quite. Looks like a money chart to me. I am not too interested. Check out XRP. If you guys want me to look at a chart, please go ahead and ask. Take a look. Okay, still in an active downtrend, which is quite surprising. XRP has really been struggling for quite some time now. Usually it was a very cyclical coin, but it seems that it has broken with this most recent break of support. Down to 2,000. Not optimal. Well, this does have a very clear-cut mean reversion condition, which is good for us because it means very easy trend identification, which we will apparently have to manually define. Based on the 160 period. Nice. Yeah, trend definition is still definitely down. And we are looking at a resistance of 2165 for our current support. Balaj, how you doing, my dude? Welcome to the stream. If you want me to look at a chart, let me know. So, this pivot right here is our trend defining pivot. As long as we're below that, it's a downtrend. So price can travel up 6% and still be in a downtrend. I am pretty confident that pivot will either hold, or if it's crossed, then that'd be a great long. So definitely keep your eye on the 1.25 standard deviation of the 70 or of the 160 period on the daily chart. Beautiful. Let me just check if there's any live stream questions over here. Yeah, just what I looked at yesterday. All right, you guys got to give me charts. I'll take a look at Bitcoin. Neo, am bearish with puts at 6.5. All right, we'll take a look. I'll do that first. Curious. That bullish break on the 4-hour chart's very clean. Let's A-catch people to handle this pretty well. I am interested in looking at the... I think a lower time frame should be more accurate here. This is Neo, yes? This is what you want me to look at? The 250 period. Alright. Okay. Hey, good morning, Sunshine. How you doing, my dude? Okay. Well, you're actually shorting to support, which is interesting. You are still in active trend up until your target, which is not optimal. True outer standard deviation for our resistance is currently at $9. So price could reasonably push up to that price point, and we will still be an upward trend up until 640, your exact, almost your exact target. So you're betting against trend without solid signals of reversal at this time. I only really bet against trend unless you're at a true outer standard deviation of a longest overexpanded period. So it's risky, I'll tell you that. It's not a position I would be in. And yeah, the daily chart, sure, it looks overbought, but the thing about overbought is if you're in an active state of expansion, outer standard deviations are going to continue to expand, right? Because distributions aren't static. With every candle close, the distribution changes. And if you are in a state of expansion, that means the outer standard deviations get farther and farther and farther, which means you just run along the 3.2 or third standard deviation for as long as price is in continued trend. So you need a metric of overexpansion for said distribution to determine if your outer standard deviations are actually valid resistances. And from what I'm seeing on the 1 hour chart, that currently is not yet the case. There is still active trend. So I'd be careful. All right, what you guys want me to look at? What's next? I'll do Bitcoin. Oh, God. It's just really intense compression. I'm still waiting for the daily wave PM cross, so this is a very uninteresting chart. Like, when I finally have the conviction to do daily live streams, Bitcoin is in the least volatile period in essentially years. Last time was November of 2018. It's a very similar compressionary pattern, and I'll talk about that. When you have this type of compression, like so, you tend to get over leveraging on either side because people still want their gains inside of the range. It's a tight range, and people are used to high volatility on Bitcoin, so they turn to leverage to get, you know, the same kind of percentage moves in their portfolio that they're used to. And if that's the case, then you have a large amount of orders or stop orders placed here, and a large amount of stop orders placed here. So there's a lot of trapped liquidity in this range, and there's a lot of trapped liquidity in this range. Meaning, when this does break out, we have two contributing factors. One, it would require very low volume to actually push price. Let's talk about why. Distributional width. If you have... Oh, my food's here. 1 second. I have food. All right. So, two similar things. Very, very low volume. Very, very low volume. Very tight compressionary periods. Very tight compressionary periods. When this breaks out, it should run for quite a distance. Okay. That's that. Let's check out gold, eh? Thank you. I got a chicken sandwich. They did not give me any ketchup. Alright, I got ketchup. I just don't like cold ketchup. It's weird. Why would you put cold ketchup on hot food? Alright, check out gold. Yep, still active uptrend. I like it. I'd like to get a LOX reading on the 12-hour chart. Should be cleaner. They also didn't give me a straw. Jesus. I'm gonna get a spoon. I'm gonna get... I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me get ACAT loading here, because that's gonna take a while too. Because the CLCP rating from this Blue Ranch here should be super clean. Oh my god, look at that. Well, if that doesn't look optimal. Yeah, you could short this. Like, CLCPs are really consistent, especially when they're this well respected. This is a good resistance to short, I'll say it. Sure, it's an uptrend, you're betting against trend, just be aware of that. Let's see if there's any confluence on lower time frames. Catch up. Nice. Uh, 4 hours, pretty muddy. Try the 1 hour. Oh shit. It's expansion of the upside. Well, okay. So since we're on the resistance on the 12 hour, and we can define trend on, I'd say, the 30 minute, we can actually use the upward expansion of the 30 minute to define our entry. So this is going to be really clean. You're going to like this. So this CLCP, or excuse me, this LOX pair is going to define a trend defining pivot, which is currently at 1745. So when that breaks support, that would be a good short opportunity. Or, you know, now, if you want higher P&E, but lower chance. Yeah, so I'd say shorting here is pretty safe. I like it. I might sell one position here and then another one. Let me go below 1745. Today we are listening to Sowulo. They are, I don't know, man. It's my Northern Spirits vibe. Get some of that forest in me. Alrighty. It's like nostalgia for a place you've never been, if that makes sense. I like it. It's very ancestral, I suppose. Big wolf energy, LOL. I agree. That's funny. Alright, what else you guys got for me, eh? The Cat with Charts has generated me a new indicator sweep with some experimental indicators, but I have not had the opportunity to play with them yet, and I'm pretty sure I would lose a bunch of viewers if I just dicked around in settings for an hour. So whatever you want me guys to look at, I'll look at. What you train today, GMS? Happy Father's Day to everyone, by the way. Oh, it's Sunday. God damn it. How did I forget it was Sunday? Sorry, I've been really busy. I've been working. on my dice. I'll actually show you guys. Been let's see here. I'll drop the link in chat, because why not? I'm gonna this is my Kickstarter, or at least it will be, in about 2 to 3 months time. I've got all the sprues attached now. I just need to 3D print them and cast them into silvering. So, very exciting times. And dice Kickstarters tend to go really well, especially with ones that are this nice. There actually hasn't been a dice Kickstarter with dice this nice. Like, there's one that has a hollow center, and the dice are, they're filled with like sparkly glitter that swirls around, and that's it. Ooh, nice. Downtrend continuation, hopefully. Yep. We are making that new high. I like it. So, shit, if we blast through that CLCP, we did not make a new high for the week. Wow. Yeah, but they raised $170,000 in 2 days. So our projections for our Kickstarter is about 2 million if things go as well as we think they will. So fingers crossed. I have to buy a new gimbal so I can take some kick-ass sweeping shots. All right. Yeah, dude, this could be pretty bearish. Like, if we blast past 3014, I would not be surprised at sustained downtrend. Okay, Sumugi. My dog's crying at the door. I gotta take her out soon. Thanks, man. Yeah, if we blast past that support, I'm gonna short. Shorting here is risky because we're right on that 1.25. So, if we start generating a lock spear like this, like, look at this. These have just been wonderfully consistent for defining trend. So I'm very interested in seeing what Lux generates here, and then taking any positions that might result. All right, KNC. All right, we timed out. Because this CLCP here is going to be really nice, so I want to actually get a good reading on it. Nice, there we go. Show me what you got, A-Cap. Sounds good. I like the counter trend plays, and I'm figuring out how to effectively hit trend moves. Yeah, if you ever want to bet against trend, always make sure you do it off of this 3.2 standard deviation of the CLCP. Or of the locks, excuse me. Otherwise, it just gets really risky. And I'm thinking this should be a tag of 3.2 of the CLCP here, but we will see in a second. And I want to see what this trend definition is. This is my favorite song on the album, by the way. Timed out again. All right. Well, there is one great solution. Switching time frames. Let's see what we got here, eh? That CLCP should still generate. And I'm just curious about this lock spear on the 150. Yeah, I have to manually generate it. We're timing out. Yeah, that's mean version. I think we're going to see continued compression for at least the next day on KNC here. I don't think we're going to see a breakout until, say, the 24th. So. All right, what else you guys got for me? I think I'm gonna hit up multi-charge this week to start automating some entries for range bars. Yeah, man. Definitely let me know if you do. I'll see if we can get Kat to get you a copy of the multi-charge indicators, because we definitely want to get worried about that, since they're stupidly powerful, provided if your graphics card can keep up. And we're actually getting pretty close to having on-chart trading with the indicators, according to Cap. He's like one step away, essentially. Meaning you can actually set up entries and exits on the pivots defined by the indicators. You guys like multi-charts? Oh yeah, it's one step beneath a Bloomberg terminal, essentially. Like, if you've ever used 3 commas for crypto, multi-charts is like that, but 3 times better. Can I get a hiya? What, you a Fox main or something? Alright, I can show you. Hold on.
Connected.
All right. So we have several different kinds of exit strategies. Bracket orders help you limit your loss or secure movement to opposite side orders. You have break-even strategy. When you're in a position and the market is moving with you, this strategy can place a stop, a limit order, a market order above at the break-even level, or trailing stop strategy. That's self-explanatory. Stop loss, self-explanatory. Profit target. You can specify the desirable profit target in pips, percent, or dollar amounts, and then the strategy will place a limit order to capture the best profit once the target is reached. You could have break up fade strategy, place OCO orders, buy stop order above the market price, buy a limit order below the market price. Depending on price movement, either a stop or a limit is executed and the other one is canceled. Man, it's good shit. And as soon as you place your order on the chart, like I can right click, place order, have any of these, it'll appear on the chart, and then I can have any of the exit strategies auto apply to what I input. It's powerful stuff. I need to take the weekend to update all my tickers because all my contracts have expired. I just haven't been trading because I've been so busy with my dice. So, exciting stuff. It's powerful stuff. Hey, Samugi, come here. Don't look at me like that. I'll be right with you. Okay. How are we doing, Abe? 5? All right. I'm gonna check out 88 and then I'll be done for the day. GMS, let's, what time do you want to do the stream tomorrow, eh? That's some oh my god. That wick tagged the trend pivot nicely. I don't really see 230. I mean, usually is when I stream, so. Yeah, your trend pivot's pretty far away. I'd say support. Wow, that's a good confluence of support, actually. I would look for entry around 780. Yeah, we can do 230 tomorrow. I'll hit you up around, say, 1:30, and we can set up logistics for getting my camera to you. Yeah, I would go for a long at 780. If it breaks below that, I would short. All right, that's it for today, folks. It's been a pleasure. I will talk to you all tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. with GMS. We'll probably be streaming off of his account, so I will provide a link for that as well. I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.